Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tia, and today I thought I would show how I do my everyday work makeup. And so I've got my hair pulled back, my face is clean, and you might notice this little guy right here. I have just a nasty pimple and I have no pimple patches, so making do with a butterfly bandage. Well, half of one anyway. Okay, so my everyday work makeup. So I've got all of my stuff right here, literally everything that I use. So brushes, I got all of these brushes from Shein like 4 years ago probably at this point, and so these are all the brushes that I use. And so then I start with Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that on right now because I like to let it dry for a little bit before I blend it in. And I really only just go under the eyes. And yeah, I don't know, sleep has always been kind of hard for me, to be honest. But I feel like the bags under my eyes have been getting worse as I've gotten older, unfortunately. So if anyone has any tips for sleep, that would be great. Also, this video in general is kind of like a cry for help. I wasn't someone who did my makeup really in high school, so I'm not someone who really grew up with that. I just always found it too intimidating, and I had my morning routine and I didn't really know how to fit makeup into that, which obviously I'm learning now as an adult. But that also means that there's just a lot that I don't know about makeup, and like experimenting is definitely probably just the key, and also watching YouTube videos. I know there's a plethora of information out there, but if you came across this video and you have your own tips or suggestion, please leave them in the comments below. Okay, so what I go in with next is this Hard Candy eyeshadow primer, because I also like to let that set. And I'm telling a little bit too much about myself right now with how dirty this package is. I may or may not have had this since I was in high school. I know that most products have a shelf life. All products have a shelf life, and this one, gosh, okay, so I'm back and I'm going to hurry up and do my other eyelid. Freaking dogs, man. Although honestly, I am also, so I don't know what's going on, but there are a bunch of fire department vehicles outside of our apartment complex that have freaking back-facing windows, so I can't see the courtyard. So I'm like, I am honestly very, feeling very nosy right now. It's like, what is going on? It's like, it doesn't smell like smoke or anything, at least I don't think so. Okay. So it has actually been long enough now for this to have dried as much as I want it to, so then I just go in and tap 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 to blend it in. And I go all the way to my hairline. And this is taking me a little bit longer than I'd like it to, and so that's a sign that this brush needs to be cleaned. I'm kind of bad at cleaning my brushes. Yeah, keep supremely old makeup, bad at cleaning my brushes. Like, yeah, maybe I'll do like an overall makeup video, go through all of my products, because honestly, I have quite a few, and I don't even really use most of them because I kind of get my staples or like what I'm liking in the moment, and so then the stuff is just kind of in there. Ooh, okay. And yeah, so I think maybe that could be a fun video to do down the line. And so yeah, there is the concealer all spread out, and that's literally all that I do as far as coverage. If I'm really like going somewhere or really wanting to make myself look nice, then I will use foundation. But just for my everyday work makeup, I just do concealer under the eyes up to the hairline. Oh my gosh, it feels like there's something in my eye. Hold on. Of course, there's not. Okay, and so then literally like all that there really is left to do is eyeshadow. And I don't know how old this palette is. I want to say 2 years, maybe, hopefully. The colors are still nice, and it's the Rose Gold Sunset palette. I honestly cannot tell you where I got this from. I might have gotten it from Five Below, and you can see which colors I like to use. I do really like this palette, especially for everyday wear. And so I would say what I usually do is take one of these as the base color and then put one of the shimmery metallics on top. And for work, I do usually try not to go as dark, so I will usually use this one as my base color. Okay. Sorry, I'm just thinking about my old makeup and like what the worst culprit is, and like I definitely know because it was the first eyeshadow palette I ever bought myself, and that's part of the reason why I still even have it. I did use some of it the other day, and I still think that it works pretty good. Like the color is just so nice, and I did get pink eye afterwards, so I think it's fine. And I guess I'm saying the colors are still nice as I'm putting layer after layer on to feel like I'm seeing. It might blow my mind to use a fresh palette. Okay, and then it's really all about deciding which metallic color I'd like to go in with. And I'm just gonna keep it really simple and go in with this one right there. It's like, it comes out onto the brush pretty nice. Like, look at that. Look at all that color. And I'm lying. I don't want to use this brush for that. I like to dust the metallic. And so I use this brush for that. Still got a good dusting on there. There it goes again. Sounds like he's figuring it out. Oh yeah, look at that dusting. We're dusted babes. And then the scariest part, eyeliner. And I did finally get new eyeliner. I think I got some like after Christmas sale at TJ Maxx. Got me a 2-pack eyeliner, and it is really sad. The eyeliner that I was using, it was so crusty. It was so hard. Like, using this is like, oh my gosh, it just glides. And that's even scarier actually, because I'm so used to having to fight with my other eyeliner that this one just glides, and it's so unexpected. So anyway, still getting used to this eyeliner. Feel like I have. So it looked like all of the trucks were gone, so I don't know what his problem was just then. But also I'm a little sad because that means that I won't know the tea. I mean, hopefully everything's okay. But yeah, I just can't help but wonder what happened. I'm nosy. Okay, so anyway, the trick is to remember that I'm in control and, you know, finish this eye. I'm in control. I don't know how I feel about that, but anyway, yeah. Nothing too dramatic for a work eye. Okay, and then The real trick is to try and make it match on the other side, and I'm like right-handed, and I get so in my head about it whenever I'm doing makeup, because it's like just my left side never really comes out that great. Like I don't know. So anyway, let's I can do this. I can do it. Yeah, might be nice to keep the mirror straight. Haha. I am in control. Oh my gosh, this is like painful. Are they? No, see, it ends up so dramatic on my left side because I'm overcorrecting, and then now I have to go in and try and make my right side match. And it's like, I am someone in my personal time who wouldn't mind having like such a dramatic eyeliner moment, but like I'm at work and I'm trying to present myself a certain way, a certain professional way, and part of that is not really dramatic eyeliner. So some days, I'll be honest, recently I've been just skipping the eyeliner altogether because I know that it will just stress me out too much and I will accidentally make it too thick, so then I just skip it entirely, and that's fine. No one's like, oh, she's not wearing eyeliner today, at least not to my face. So yeah, anyway, eyeliner saga, send help. Okay, and then last but not least, we go in with our trusty Wet n Wild Mega Volume mascara, and you can probably tell that this one should also probably be retired, been used for a while, but I think honestly with mascara, that gives it an edge. Like, it's quite nice. And then do the bottom wash. And so I'm not someone who quite cares to do their brows yet. Maybe I will be, I don't know. So what I do instead is after doing my lashes, I'll just go in and do that. And even then, just doing that, I'm like, whoa, who am I? Like, I feel like I look too unrecognizable whenever I touch my eyebrows. Like, makeup everywhere else is fine, but once I go for the eyebrows, I'm like transforming. And so I think that's why I generally just try not to touch them. But anyway, let's do the left eye. And I made all of that fuss about not being left-handed, or yeah, being right-handed. But like when I do my eyelashes, I do use my left hand for this, and it's quite fine because like in high school, even if I wore no other makeup, I did quite like the way that mascara looked, so I do kind of have that mascara muscle memory for both hands. Okay, and so last but not least, I do my lips, and for a nice work lip, I have been using this, and I can't get it focused, whatever. So it's just the Sephora brand lipstick, and the color is 20 Garnet, and yeah, I feel like it's a really nice plummy red, kind of purplish, nice and work appropriate for me personally, I would say. I'm not really a true red kind of girl. If I'm reaching for a red lipstick, it's going to be berry, it's going to be plummy. For me, I kind of gotta have those purplish and blue undertones, because I feel like just the yellow and orange undertones of other reds do not work for my skin tone. And I feel like I can prove it with a look that I did the other day for my husband's birthday dinner. I wanted to wear a red, and so I did just choose one of the reds in my what's the word? It just in my drawer that I put stuff that I don't really want to use. But I was like, I don't use that red that often, let me try it out, put it on. Immediately was like, yep, that's why I don't use this red that often. I did try to darken it with other lipsticks, some deeper reds that I have, but it didn't quite work. Okay, So this is the completed makeup look. It is kind of moody, it is kind of autumn-y, but I don't know, it's what I like to wear on a daily basis. Now I don't always wear such dark eyeshadow. Like I said, I do like to keep toward the lighter tones. So there are some days where I do just go in with the sparkly shade. I don't even do a base. And there are also some days where I go in with that as a base and still go over with the metallic, or even with this one here. So yeah, I'm not always this dark and moody. And one last thing, actually, with this lipstick, you absolutely have to go in and give it a or else, like, look at that, the transfer is insane. Or yeah, I would just drive myself crazy with how wet my lips feel if I didn't do that. Got a bit extra here. Okay, so then the last thing to do would be to do my hair, which is nothing crazy at all. I literally, like, honestly, just give it a shake, give it a pat down. This could be me for a work day, but usually I will. It's been so easy to just do a middle part, and like high school me would be like, the middle part? Who are you? What are you doing? Like, my hair has just been falling really nicely into the middle part lately. Okay, I'll get real. I'll get real here, kids. So yeah, wide tooth called out. And I'll be true to my high school self, so let me change the part to a side part. I also need a trim so bad. I'm already at the stage where I just want these. Get my first grade appointment of the year booked. Probably. You're probably going to, why don't you just part your hair with a comb? You know. I don't know why I do have things that I do. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you gotta love a good bang. Look at that. And then lastly, just for a bit of oomph, I will go in with this brush. Make sure to give it a nice flick. Yeah, got a little volume. And there you go. This is my everyday work makeup. And tragically, I do have to wear glasses, so my face is mostly covered by glasses anyway throughout the day, so I'm not even quite sure how much of my makeup comes across, but it makes me feel better, so that's fine. The glasses also make me feel better because I stare at a screen for most of the day, and they have blue light filtering, so there's also that. But yeah, this is what it looked like on a typical work day. And thanks for watching. See you in the next video.